Hi, thanks for watching my video, especially if you've already subscribed. Much appreciated. So this video is the short version of a flight from Glenforsa on the Isle of Mull in Scotland, all the way up the Great Glen, Loch Ness, to a private airfield that belongs to a hotel called Newhall Mains, which is just northwest of Inverness. I had landed at Glenforsa 2 days earlier, but sitting there looking at the scenery and my plane for 2 days was too much to bear, and I wanted to fly somewhere else. And the weather was going to close in the day after, so it was either leave Glenforsa and fly up to Newhall Mains on that day or stay there for a few more days. But I had a plane with lots of fuel in it, and this turned out to be one of the most beautiful flights I've ever done in the UK, rivaling some of the stuff that I did in Alaska and Maine on seaplanes, but easily the most beautiful, stunning flight I've done in the UK in the 11 years I've had my PPL. Yeah, this video is the third in my Scottish trip series. The first two were getting to Glenforsa. I'll put the links to that in the notes below and on the screen if I can. If you want to see the long version of the video, if you're a pilot and you really want to see all the detail, all of the radio calls, that kind of stuff, then I'll link to the long version also in the notes below and here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And for anyone thinking about flying in Scotland, I can't recommend it highly enough. Oh no, I won't be leaving for a while. Hello.
What's that? What's that?
This weather is supposed to clear up today. Soggy ground, still coping okay. Morning, Dusty. Time to wake him up. Get the covers off, tie downs off, get those huge chocks away, and get this plane ready for flying. It's been parked outside in heavy rain for a couple of days, so definitely want to check for water, but there isn't any. Monarch fuel caps are amazing because I don't think they let anything in. Part of what they gave me, slight overkill, but huge chocks. Let's get these chocks away. I think they're big enough for a DC-3, those chocks. Used a little bit of oil, but there's still plenty in there, still above the marker. Nice place to be checking the oil. So I'm all ready to depart. Pre-flight checks all done, and I'm departing on my flight from Glenforsa Airfield with this amazing view, and flying up the Great Glen to Newhall Mains, which I haven't been to before, flying into improving weather. And before I go, I'm just going to do a quick drone flight to get some footage of Glenforsa from the drone before I go. Paper up! Okay, 127275, Scottish info.
Charlie, you want a radio check?
Roger that, yes please, radio check, 20 Sierra.
Yeah, reading you 5.
Roger 5's also, thank you.
Charlie, just use the southern side of the runway, the hotel side of the runway. Might be a bit soft down the bottom, over.
Roger that, southern side of the runway for taxiing for the 26 departure. That's Brendan, the owner of Glenforsa. It's been extremely helpful. Right. Windows and doors closed and locked. Harness done up. Cowl flaps open now for takeoff. Fuel on both, and we'll go on to the right. Right tank once we are in flight, because the right tank is brimming and the left tank's only half full. Because it was parked slight incline, and I didn't turn the fuel selector to off, so it's all drained into the right tank and filled it to the brim. Going to do a 20 degrees flaps departure here, soft field departure. Going to use runway 26, passing towards that high ground over there. So that's the route. Up the Great Glen. A lot of high ground both sides, but the weather's improving and improving and improving. Up to Inverness and then to Newhall Mains. November 20 Sierra lining up runway 26. Okay, brakes are off, full rich, and full power, here we go. 26 taking off runway, 20 Sierra taking off runway 26. There goes the... Wow. Take the prop off the red line. Flaps away. Glenforsa, November 20 Sierra. Thank you very much for a wonderful stay and all of your help, and I'll see you soon. Changing to Scottish information. 127.275. Bye-bye. Our MSA for the first leg is 3,900. A few scattered clouds about that level. I'm just going to fly visually. I'm just going to slightly around. Wow! Wow, what a view, oh my god! It wasn't like this when I came in. Brendan, one more thing, I'm just up at 3,000 feet. What a spectacular view in every direction, quite incredible. Thank you very much again, guys, bye-bye.
And November 20, what's your approximate estimate for the destination?
Stand by. Approximately 1300 Zulu.
300 Zulu, that's all copied. Thank you. Well, we'll pass the details on to Inverness. As you progress up the Great Glen, I'll probably lose two-way with you the nearer you get to Inverness. If that is the case, then you can call them 122605 and they will have your details.
Just look at that. Look at that. Oh, I've always heard how good it is and how beautiful it is up here, but until you actually see it for yourself, with your own eyes, not a camera, but with your own eyes, it's difficult to explain how breathtaking it is. So, left tank is, I sticked it before we took off and it was at 20 gallons, which is half. The right tank was absolutely the brim. So I'm just going to fly on the right tank for a little bit until they level up. Because otherwise, what I've learned is with 20 gallons more in the right tank than the left, ends up making the plane fly a bit sideways. So I really want to get it leveled up so that it's flying properly in trim. So there we are, Sky Demon. There we are, the view, look at that. Oh. There we are ahead. I'll have to get below this cloud. I'm running it as economically as I can, not to save money, but to save fuel, because I don't yet know where I'm going to be refueling next. I've got 5 hours including reserves, so 4 hours plus reserves when I left Glenforsa. But I just want to try and make sure I use it as economically as possible. My engine monitor is unfortunately kaput. The relative temperatures there, cylinder head temperatures, are sort of encouraging, so you can see if anyone is particularly much hotter than the others. So from that point of view it's working, but the actual temperatures are not that hot.
Kilo, climb flight level 250.
The reason I know that is because
250 to Romeo Kilo.
When it's cold it's still reading like 150 degrees.
Uniform descend flight level 80.
Level 80, Mike Echo Uniform.
They do say Scotland's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And yeah, you can kind of see why. Imagine living that remotely. That appeals to me. So yeah, and I'm part of the reason for this flight is a recce for when we come back with the children in Anne-Marie. The tree line there, a little bit of snow on top of the mountains. Down there, right in the centre of the screen now. Airfield Glendo, that is. That's like a fun place to land. Let's look into that another time. Just managed to get him. It's showing 1,000 feet below. It didn't look like it's 1,000 feet below. There's a few interesting lakes up here in these mountains that would be interesting to land a seaplane on. They look big enough. Quite a few of them actually, surprisingly. Very big one up there by all those wind farms. If only might. There we are. Inverness. The Inverness runway you can see over there. Distance. We're headed to that far side of that next landmass. I am too high, but I can use my geometry to sort that out. Gonna be okay, I think. Left base, runway 26, November 20 Reds, greens, blues. Very sweet landing, if I say so myself.
November 0 Sierra, nice landing. If you want to take a left after the road, just past the white cone, and then park to the right of the Mooney, you'll see me standing here.
Roger, 200. It's very, very green. No, with the white, the runway markers, yep. Absolutely stunning. What I didn't do, and I should have done in the last place.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Here we are, Newhall Mains. Hi. Yeah. This is fabulous. This place is absolutely incredible. You can just see the runway. Those yellow markers coming over the water over there. Really smooth, lovely smooth runway. Park here, and the building's right there. And the rooms are amazing. So I've just landed at Newhall Mains. Which is a new private airstrip, only for use by visitors to this hotel. The runway is immaculate. You can just see back there, and I'm by the plane here, and the building is right there. So you literally have a 1-minute walk to get to the building. We're going to be flying out for dinner, apparently. 10-minute flight across the water to somewhere where we can go for dinner and then fly back. So that's good. This thing is tricky on the grass. Let's see what we can do. Wow. What an amazing room. There's another plane that I think is just about to come into land. Sorry, idiot vlogger on a skateboard. wingtip very close to that gate. Thank you so much for watching that video all the way through to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed flying it. It really was a spectacular flight. Newhall Mains is a spectacular hotel. I've actually done a little video review of the hotel, which I'll post soon. But the next up video after this one for this trip is the dinner flight. So the same day that we landed, just at the end of this film, that evening, me and Ewan, a chap with a Mooney, took both planes across the water to a place called the Dornoch Castle Hotel. And the next video is a video of that evening's outing, which is a really fantastic trip. So thanks for watching. Do subscribe if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more, because there's plenty more of these coming. Thanks again, and safe and happy flying. Bye.